everyone, welcome back to the Ryder Games YouTube channel. My name is Jamie and I'm back again today with another how to play for Gateway Island. And today we're going to be learning the 14th game in Gateway Island called Split the Catch. Split the Catch is a game for 2 to 4 players and will use the following mechanics: set collection, drafting, and split and choose. So without further ado, let's learn how to play Split the Catch. Let's get started with setup. Split the Catch will use island card 14 and any other island card. It will also use the wooden cubes, cloth bag, and the score track. To start, place island card 14 in the center of the table within reach of all players. Each player will then take 1 cube of their chosen color and keep it in hand. Just as an FYI, yellow may not be chosen in this game. The players' cubes will be used to keep track of the selection order each round and then later on used to score. Then we are going to put 1 black, 2 red, 4 blue, 6 green, and 10 yellow cubes in the bag. We're going to give them a bit of a shuffle and then draw all of them, placing the cubes randomly in a line. The line of cubes will represent today's catch. Randomly choose a player to be the auctioneer. The auctioneer takes the other island card, which will be called the knife. Finally, we're going to take the wooden discs and keep them nearby on the table. And that's the setup. Split the Catch is played in a series of rounds, and each round consists of 2 phases. Starting with the first phase, Split the Catch. The auctioneer holds the knife card vertically over the left end of the line of catch cubes and slowly begins to move it right. At any moment, any player, including the auctioneer, can yell "Stop!" The knife card is then moved down between the cubes to divide the line in 2 parts. The player who said "Stop" takes all the catch cubes on the left of the knife card and is out for the rest of this phase. So, in this example, the auctioneer had moved here and said "Stop." So the player who had said "Stop" will get all of these cubes and they're going to just put them in front of themselves. So let's just say it was the green player who had collected all of these cubes. And now the green player will be out for the rest of this phase. After someone says "Stop" and takes the catch cubes, they must place their player cube above the island card. If their cube isn't the first one, place it to the right of the other cubes. This is the selection order. Phase 1 will continue in the same way until all the players have taken catch cubes. The last fisherman will take whatever is left. Then we'll move on to phase 2, Sell the Catch. Each player will take a turn to sell their catch by following these steps, starting with the player whose player cube is the furthest left in the selection order, and in this case, that will be green. That player can place their catch cubes on the island card to fulfill the customer request shown on any available space. Note, you cannot place your catch cubes on spaces where there are already cubes. Let me show you a little example. So, like I mentioned, green is first in turn order, and if you'll remember, this was their pile. Not bad. So, they are probably going to want to fulfill orders that are going to score them more points. Let's have a look. So, the first thing that I see is we have a 20-point sell spot right here for a red and a black cube, and they were lucky enough to grab the black cube. Then, down here we have a 15 for 2 yellow, 1 green, and 1 red. They'll take that one too. They also can grab this 12 spot for 2 yellow, 1 green, and 1 blue, and now they have 1 yellow and 2 blue left. So it looks like they're only going to be able to take this 1-7 spot with 1 cube left over. Okay? Now when you place your catch cubes, make sure that you use your player cube to keep track of your score in the score track by advancing an amount equal to the shells that you earned in that space. So let's see how that works. We were scoring as the green player. We'll start with 7 points. Then we scored another 20, so we're up to 27. Next, we have another 12, up to 38. Then we have 15 more for a total of 53. Woo! That's a good catch. When you can't place any more catch cubes on the island card, your turn will end. Leftover catch cubes do not score points. So this blue one that was left, useless. The next player may now begin their turn in phase 2. After all players have had their turn in phase 2, the player with the highest score will take a disc. If multiple players had tied for the highest score, they each get a disc. If no player has 3 discs, put all the catch cubes back in the bag and return the player cubes to their owner. The last player in selection order becomes the new auctioneer and a new round begins in phase 1. The first player to have 3 discs at the end of a round wins the game. And if multiple players have 3 discs at the end of the same round, they share the victory. And that's Split the Catch. Now, if you enjoyed this game and the mechanics that you've used, we'd love to recommend a next step game for you to try. For Split the Catch, that game is going to be the Castles of Mad King Ludwig from Bezier Games. In Castles of Mad King Ludwig, players are tasked with building an amazing, extravagant castle for King Ludwig II of Bavaria, 1 room at a time. You see, the king loves castles, and now he's commissioned you to build the biggest, best castle ever, subject, of course, to his ever-changing whims. Each player acts as a building contractor who is adding rooms to the castle he's building while also selling his services to other players. So, if you enjoyed Split the Catch, please feel free to check out Castles of Mad King Ludwig from Bezier Games. And thank you so much for joining me today to learn Split the Catch from Gateway Island. If you're going to continue playing through Gateway Island and you'd like to learn more of the games, I will make sure to link the How to Play playlist in the description below. There's 21 different games, so there is a lot to learn and explore. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the comment section and I'll get to those questions as soon as I can. I would also love to invite you to join the Van Ryder Games Discord. We have a thriving community of board game lovers in there who would love to have you join. But that is everything that I have for you today. I will be back again with another Gateway Island How to Play, but until then, happy gaming. Bye!